And here we go.
Tell us all about where you've been, Nomad Ben. Tell us all about the finer points of living in your traveling. Food, beer, history, nature quest. Every corner of this world to the great Midwest. Tell us all about where you've been, Nomad Ben.
What's happening, my friends? Mr. Nomad Ben here. So today's adventure, we're at Haig Mill Lake Park in Dalton, Georgia. This place is absolutely beautiful and absolutely amazing. My first time actually coming here, I actually did shoot a vlog here, but I wasn't happy how it turned out. So we're coming back here again and doing a reshoot. But it's a much better day out, because last time I was here, it was brutally cold. But, you know, it's a little overcast, but the sun's coming out. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to go and walk around the lake and show you what this park's all about. But also, we're kind of celebrating in a way in this particular vlog, because when I air this will kind of mark my 8-year anniversary when I moved down to the south. So let's go to this park, enjoy the park, and I'll share a little bit of my story as we walk around this beautiful park. And then we're going to end it with a pint of craft beer at the Dalton Brewing Company, because it's not just my little anniversary I'm celebrating of 8 years of living down in the south. We're also going to go to the brewing company because they're celebrating 3 years of operation in Dalton, Georgia. So kind of a win-win here. So let's enjoy, celebrate, get to see this awesome looking lake here in the middle of town, because I love lakes. I'm so excited to come here. I love this place. So let's go and have a good time. And here we go. And here she is, my friends. This is Haig Mill Lake. This big body of water is a reservoir here in the city, but they converted it into a little park. So this is the front part of the park. You're kind of greeted by this mountain as you drive in. Kind of getting blocked by trees here, but we're going to get closer to the lake in a minute. But you're kind of greeted by this mountain, and then you get a part of the lake. There's a lot of hiking all throughout this lake. It's about 3.5 miles just to walk around the lake. And if I could get a closer look over here, let's kind of zoom in here. We got some kayakers out in the water too. So the beauty about coming here is that if you love kayaking and you love canoeing, you could rent a kayak here. I believe it's $15 an hour. You could rent here on property, or you could bring your own kayak or canoe out to the water. There's a little boat ramp where you could drop off your non-motorized boat vehicle. Unfortunately, you can't bring a little speedboat or sea-doo there, because I think there's a regulation in the water that you can't do that, or they just want to keep the water as clean as they can. So that's why they kind of stick to kayaks and canoes. So here's a little history about this particular lake. Leave a pause if you want to read. So there's the boat ramp right over there. I'll kind of zoom in and get you guys a little close. So that's where the boat ramp's at, where you could drop off or pick up your canoe or kayak. You could bring yourself. And they also got a playground for your kids to go have a good time. So here's about the size of the lake. As you can see. And you can also fish here too, so make sure you have your fishing license. But it's only catch and release only. And I would love to come out here and fish or even kayak in the future. So here's the little symbols of what to look out for if finding out what you want to do at the lake. There is a rule here. Unfortunately, no dogs allowed. Closer look at the lake here. So here's the actual rate to rent the kayaks. $10 an hour for a single, or a tandem is $15 an hour. But They're closed for 2020, but it's 2021, so shouldn't it be open right now? Well, here is a pathway that we'll be walking and talking at. Well, as we get beautiful views on the lake, let me share a little bit about my story, my origin story. So, first the name Mr. Nomad Ben. I came up with that name because between the ages of 18 and 26 years old, I lived in 5 different states. I lived in Illinois for 18 years of my life, born and raised, near Chicago, Illinois, born and raised really in the towns of Wheaton and Warrenville. And then I moved to Oklahoma to go to college. I went to Oral Roberts University in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Got my degree out there. Then I moved to Florida for 6 months. I did the Walt Disney World College Internship Program for 6 months out there, and I met the love of my life there, and she's actually from here in Dalton. So, which kind of led me down here about a year or two later, because after I was done with my internship in Florida, I went back to Oral Roberts University to finish my degree, and then I went back to Illinois to save up some money, and then I decided in good faith to pack it up and move down to the south and start a new life. And that's already 3 states I named you, but then I moved to Georgia for a little bit, then I moved to Tennessee, then back to Georgia. So I've kind of jumped back and forth for my late teens and my mid-20s of where I've been. So I never really had a true home until about now. I'm 30 years old, and now I got really a true home here in the South, especially in the Dalton area. I lived in the town of Dalton itself, I would say, since my 25th, 26th birthday. So, yeah, I've been about 5 years, so not really much of a nomad anymore. But however, the reason why I'm named that too, not because I jump place to place, try to find myself and a place to live, but also my mind, I like doing different things besides filming and vlogging. I like to cook, I like just to hang out, I like to do food reviews, I love to document. And how did I get this kind of hobby from doing all these things, but I'm doing it at my age? Well, just say that a little inspiration from this particular YouTuber, Adam the Woo, and I've been watching him on and off for years. I just thought he was a lot of fun to watch. But he started doing YouTube in his mid to late 30s, so not too much older than me. I'm in my early 30s. He was well in his 30s, or getting close to his 40s. But the thing is, I saw a person enjoying life and documenting life and documenting history and enjoying theme parks and whatnot. And I like that kind of stuff. And I guess 2020 just kind of hit me in a way when I moved down here and all I did was work and didn't really do much with my life but work, and then just hang out or whatever, and pursue my relationship with Lindsay. Then we eventually got married in August of 2016. So this year we're actually celebrating 5 years of marriage coming about. So I kind of lived my life just coasting by. Didn't really do much with it, but then I've always enjoyed making film and stuff like that when I was a kid. And I originally went to college for that kind of stuff, but my major changed and I did absolutely nothing with my major. So like I said, I just kind of worked, did odd jobs, worked in the hotel industry, I worked in radio industry, I worked in the mattress industry, you name it. I've done enough jobs. But then the 2020 pandemic happened, and my son was going to be born soon, and I just thought about, what am I doing with my life? And of course, this is still when I'm watching Adam the Woo every once in a while. And then I was just watching more of his videos, and I found more YouTubers along with him, like Jacob the Carpetbagger, the Tim Tracker, Jackie Super Enthused, Paging Miss Tomorrow, Best Life and Beyond. I think I could name a few more that I could more, but you know, I could go on and on because there's people that influence me. Oh, in Tampa J for sure. But anyway, I was watching these people enjoying their lives and documenting it, and I'm thinking, why am I not doing that here in my town? Because when I moved down here, I didn't really care for this town. And being here for 8 years, this town's progressing. And discovering places like this actually existed not even 2 years ago. So, of course, I work odd jobs and I work and move on with my life. So there's things that just kind of become new to me when it's been here for a little bit. But even so, places like this exist. And I did not know existed. I love places like these. I love lakes. And I love breweries. I love attractions. I enjoy that kind of stuff. And I love history. And I'm thinking, why can I do that? So that's kind of how the origin of my channel started, from where I was before and where I'm at now. So kind of an origin story of who I am and where I'm at today. And I just currently just enjoy doing these vlogs for you guys, and I enjoy every minute of it. And I can't wait to meet more vloggers in the future. I've became friends with some vloggers, and you know, they're become good friends of mine, even though I haven't met them in person yet. But we communicate online, we encourage each other, and we critique each other. We look out for each other, and that's a really good community. And I've met some good people during this pandemic, and great vloggers during this pandemic, and I can't wait to do crossovers with them and meet them in person eventually. But still, you know, it's been great, and I can't wait to do more and more of these vlogs. And that's a bit of my story and where I'm at today. That, my friends, is the origin story of Mr. Nomad Ben. I hope you guys are enjoying food, beer, and history and nature quests so far. And I can't wait to do more. And then do some more home cooking, too. Let's go take a look at some more parts of this lake, huh? So like I said before, it's only catch and release fishing here. We'll make our way over here on the fishing dock. It's very peaceful out here. You know, this place, I was just so happy when I discovered this place because, oh my gosh, I love lakes. And I grew up next to a small lake, even though Lake Michigan was just 20, 30 miles away from me. But I mean, I grew next to a small lake called Haig Lake, and I'm hoping I could document that little area. I grew up next to it, and it was just not about the size of this lake. It's actually a lot smaller than this particular lake, but it was still an area where I could walk around and just reflect and be alone with my thoughts and pray to my God, or just kind of relax and just be alone and be with one with nature. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. And just being here, right now, I just like there's this peacefulness, and I absolutely love it. I don't know what it is, if it's just human nature or human instinct to be by big bodies of water, such as like this, or the Great Lakes, or the ocean. But any time, I think it just might be me. It could be millions of other people. Or there's just something in awe about being by a body of water when you're alone and when you just feel the wind gust. Overcast days, but it's starting to become beautiful right now. The sun's coming out. I see blue skies ahead of me. Being by this big surrounding water, and just makes me think that I'm very blessed. And there's many people out there who are blessed too, and I know that's been a crazy year. And about a good year ago, we all found out about this virus. And think of the people that we lost. Not just the virus, though. I mean, just seemed like a lot of craziness just happened all at once, not just in America, but just around the world. But if you're sleeping in your bed, you got a roof over your head, and you got people that still care for you, it's a friend or your parents, your sibling, or even your pet. And they have love and affection for you, and you're still able to eat, still able to drink water. And you are very blessed and very fortunate, because there are people out there that don't have it good like we do. Sometimes you got to think about those people. Sometimes you got to think about it for yourself and know that to moments like this, I know that I'm very blessed. I'm blessed with what I have. And the 8 years I've lived down here around this area, I've known my wife for nearly 10 years, so 10 years later, we're married and have a child together and starting this YouTube hobby at the same time. So I couldn't be more happier where my life is right now, in spite of what's happening right now. Not just in our country, but just what's happening around the world. But that's the beauty about technology, is that we can still, as long as we have the freedom of technology, we can still connect with each other and be there for one another. I just love being at this place. It's so peaceful. Well, that was a good time just to go explore the trail and reflect by the lake. So let's go ahead and keep the celebration going by getting that pint at the brewery. That's right, Nomad Fett. We're on our way to the Dalton Brewing Company to try that birthday cake flavored beer. Oh yeah, did I forget to tell you? I decided to name the Boba Fett in my car from Boba to Nomad Fett. And here we are, the Dalton Brewing Company, celebrating 3 years of operation. A lot of people here are celebrating. Look at that. And every time I come here, I just love seeing the wall of beer. Sometimes you always find a beer that sticks out to you. The brewing company even sells their own beer here. And check it out, they even got their special birthday cake beer in cans, but look at the tops of them. The little sprinkles. And here it is, the birthday cake beer. Looks so good. I'm very excited. I think there's also supposed to be hints of coconut in this beer too. So, cheers, my friends. Celebrating 3 years of operation here at the Dalton Brewing Company, but also celebrating 8 years of living down in the South, starting a brand new life for myself, and enjoying my life. So, cheers to you, my friends. Thank you for the love and support of the channel, and also just go along with the journey with me. Really enjoying this. Let's try this beer, shall we? Very, very sweet. Definitely feels like I'm eating a slice of cake, but also I feel like I'm in a tropical paradise because it's very coconutty. Yeah, it's very good beer, though. And happy birthday, Dalton Brewing Company. Well, friends, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me today here at the Brewing Company and also going on the adventure at Haig Mill Lake. If you guys enjoyed this particular video, give this video a thumbs up. It shows that you cared and you enjoyed yourself. If you're a returning viewer to my channel or you're new to my channel, please, please, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I always forget to say the notification bell, but hit that notification bell as you subscribe. It'll keep you in the loop of future uploads on my channel so you can join the fun. For more nature quest, more beer reviews, food reviews, home cooking, you name it. We just live and document life and check out history and see where life comes at it, and I'll be sure to document it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, my friends, always eat well and keep your mind walking. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this particular video, you might want to check out these videos here. They're waiting to be viewed by you.